Welcome to a conversation with David and Shawn. Cheers to.
Who are you?
I'm Shawn.
I'm David. Because I'm a fat.
I like to suck dick. I like to suck my own dick and rape kids.
God damn.
When you're Shawn, it just nothing matters.
That's true.
We're deep into our drunken episodes. I wanted to. So we've both seen the glorious Batman vs Superman. That wasn't as glorious as we'd hoped.
Oh shit! This is what we're talking about today.
I just watched. Yeah. Well, I want to talk about the ultimate cut, the director's cut, the cut that just came out. Because you're not ever gonna watch the director's cut. You're never gonna watch.
No,
movie, right?
I would, but I just haven't been given the opportunity.
Oh, well then we can make a new topic then. Because we could talk about this before.
Because I think that Batman vs Superman had all the elements of being good. It just wasn't. If you weren't
gonna watch it, I was just gonna tell you what difference was made.
Oh, actually, since we had such good topics about it, let's not do that one.
Okay.
And let me watch it, and we'll switch.
Well, then we'll do a second one. Okay. So, start over. You know what? Let's start over with a new shot.
Jesus Christ.
Pass over your shot glass, fucker. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of backstory for this topic. So, we've talked about a couple of TV shows so far in our show. And whenever we talk about like our favorite TV shows, it's always like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Dexter.
I have a quick relevant question.
Yeah.
What is this?
That is banana rum.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's kind of smooth, but like
I like it.
It's got like a little bit of a kick to it, but not too much.
As you guys can see by the bar, I'm kind of accustomed to everything, but this Jose. We will probably be doing this last. If I do it first, I won't be good for any conversation.
Oh, dude. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
But I used to like be a pussy and like mix it with like mixers, but just doing it straight, as long as you have a chilled shot glass. My Pikachu shot glass.
Yeah, I agree with
it's
that.
all good. So to new topic.
Here we go.
Okay, so the new topic
is.
So like I said before, when we talk the greatest TV shows or our favorite TV shows, we always go live action. Is that correct? That's the first thing your mind flips to. We always talk about Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah,
Dexter, like The Shield, all that stuff. So I have a question. Why do we ignore animated television? And do you think animated television shows are the best? Like if we were just gonna rank top 10 favorite shows of all time, I would have to say if we include animated shows.
I don't watch a whole lot of animated shows though.
I think you do though. I think you do more than you think.
I mean, obviously there's South Park. There's Rick and Morty, but those are comedies though. Okay,
but it doesn't discredit it because I have to go through. If you go look at my DVD collection.
Okay, I'll nerd out with you a little bit. What the fuck's it called? It's been so long now. It's called the. God damn it! Now I can't think of it. It's with Edward, and he's the alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Isn't that
Jesus
a great
Christ.
fucking show?
Dude, it is. And I saw every episode of that. I think that's.
And the movies are even good.
Oh
too.
man, yeah. Well, the is it called the Brotherhood one? I think that one, where it's a little bit more darker. I think that's
the second movie.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker. But
I watched
darker.
a bunch of those with you and Alvin, and because you is when we actually roommated together, and our buddy Alvin. You guys watched the whole series, and I came into it late, but I remember watching a bunch of them out of order with you, and then I went back and I watched it recently when I started dating my wife on Netflix, and it's a really good show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but that's my point though. So like I said, like we always think about all these awesome live action shows, but to me, like I love Justice League Unlimited, Young Justice, South Park, Rick and Morty, home movies, Metalocalypse.
You're going old school.
Not even Mr. Pickles, but no. Mr. Pickles isn't one of the greatest. But I'm just saying, like, if we were to rank all the shows and we were able to include animated shows, I'm not sure very many live action shows, as great as they are, would make the cut. I think we discredit animation just because it's animation or it's comedy, like you said.
I think the reason why anime can go a little bit further is because it's anime.
Absolutely, but why do we discredit it so much off the top of our head? Like when you think best shows of all time, I automatically don't think South Park, but I should. It's one of the most well written and relevant shows that have ever come out.
Because I think that we can easily cling to an actual character that's showing acting on a screen versus someone who's drawn on.
It's hard to relate to Randy or Butters.
Yeah,
God help us if we ever do relate to them.
But like gay thoughts, I think we relate more than we think.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Check your privilege.
Right, check your privilege.
Dad, did you draw a penis on my friend's face? Did I check his privilege, son? Yes. Dad, are you drunk? Did they serve alcoholic beverages? Yes. But no, even like something like home movies, like I adore that show, and all 4 seasons are incredible. Like Coach McGurk's one of my favorite characters of all time.
Well,
and even fucking Samurai Jack, I'm excited that they are bringing that show back.
How good is Archer though?
And I forgot about Archer. Archer is incredible, and like it hasn't lost its edge, and it's on season 6 or 7. I think it's got renewed 2 more seasons. So whatever season like it's on, it's been renewed for 2 extra seasons.
Well, I mean,
which is always like a good, which shows that the fucking that shows that they have confidence in the show when they actually greenlit it, not only for the next season, but one after.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though, and you know this because you know ratings a lot better than I do. Yeah. But say like it shows a guy like me jerking off on a fucking camera. Now you throw that onto an animated series. For some reason, it's not rated as harshly. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah, animation you can get away with a lot more.
Yeah, you just get away with more. So I think that like
South Park's even been able to get away with language, which is weird.
Yeah, it's just weird because like with animation, you just seem to be able to get away with so much more. I also think
it has to do with the ratings. The more ratings you get, the more power you have. So you're able to be like, we're gonna say shit, because you just kind of have, it's just like...
Is that true?
It's just like sonority. Yeah, that's how South Park's been able to get away with saying stuff like that.
Oh. I just thought that the network would just fucking pay for it and just say, fuck, we'll just have to eat it.
I mean, if it wasn't... Do you remember the episode where South Park said shit for the first time? And then they had the counter, and they said it like fucking 800 times. Given how that episode played out, I doubt they would risk paying the FCC... because I forget how much the fine is, but it's a ridiculous amount for every time they say it. They would have been, been in bankruptcy.
There was one where I know, right? That's so fucking funny. There is one though where I think there's one law where they can have so much profanity or so much nudity or have a certain rating after certain times. So they could say, oh, well, if it's after 8 o'clock, it may be 8 o'clock, I don't fucking know. But, like, the primetime stuff had to be, like, family-oriented. But, like, after 9 o'clock, they said, oh, well,
that makes sense, because that's how Adult Swim, like, it's ridiculous, the stuff that's on Adult Swim, like Mr. Pickles and Boondocks and shit like that.
Yeah.
And if you're, like, a little kid getting up in the middle of the night, you're like, I want to watch my cartoons, and you turn on Cartoon Network, which is normally, like, SpongeBob's Nickelodeon, it's normally, like, Adventure Time, whatever Cartoon Network has on. All of a sudden, you're hearing Riley and Huey call each other niggers and shit like that, and you're just like, whoa. Or you see fucking Mr. Pickles, like, fucking doing guitar solos and, like, fucking...
And satanic worship.
Yeah, doing fucking satanic worship and, like, fucking mutilating people.
Oh, man, that's just...
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's weird how, like, on the same network, you can do so much different stuff after 9 o'clock.
Right.
Or, you know what? I think it's 8 o'clock.
Is it 8 o'clock?
Because I remember Adult Swim started at 8 o'clock.
I think
but it used to be home movies, Aqua Teen, Harvey Birdman, Space Ghost, and Bragg Show when Adult Swim first started. Because I remember Aqua Teen only having 3 episodes, and they kept re-looping them, and I knew those 3 episodes word for word. It was the rabbit, the leprechauns, and the Mothman, the Moth Monster Man. The Bus of the Dead episodes. I knew those word for word because we would watch them every night. Because I guess they just made those 3 episodes and they kept re-looping them until they got picked up for more episodes. But then Adult Swim went off the rails and they did Boondocks where I can't believe they dropped the N-word as much as they did.
Yeah.
And then with shows like Mr. Pickles and Metalocalypse and Super Jail and shit like that, I can't believe that they just show and do the stuff that they do. Because Mr. Pickles pushes it maybe as much as they probably can. It's insane.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like one of those shows that's so bad I can't help but to watch it. Because I'm just like, this is a show.
Well, I don't know, man. Super Jail was probably...
Jail was pretty bad.
It's probably more gruesome than... Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the same people made it.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be about the same...
But those shows aren't close to the best shows. But I'm saying, like the Batman and Justice League animated series have stories and character arcs that are so good, especially for its time, that like I would consider those some of the best shows made. I don't know if you've seen it.
So why do you think that is?
What do I think that they're the best?
Yeah, like why do you think?
Because just the action, the atmosphere, and the storyline, like they had like adult stories but for kids.
Do you think that's because if you were going to do that in live action, it would cost way more rather than...
It would cost way more, and I feel like it would come off as way more adult. It probably wouldn't be... Because there was some violent... there's some violent shit in the Batman animated series and the Justice League animated series. And then also, yeah, it would fucking... Like, they can't do as much. And with animation, so have you ever watched any of, like, the animated... like Batman or DC movies?
Oh yeah,
I know we've watched a couple together, but I feel like with animation, because like with fucking live action, anytime you do a superhero movie or a show, you always have to have like an origin story, and you have to like make it make sense, like have explanations for everything. But like when you see the animated Batman movies or like the animated anything movies, like it's like he's just Superman, he's just Batman. Like you just get it. You don't. For some reason, animation gets away with not having to explain it. It's just like you either know he's Batman or you don't.
I think maybe the expectations are different.
The expectations are like different, which I don't get because I would love that. Which is kind of what I like about Batman vs Superman. I know we're getting into it, but like I like how Batman's like just Batman. Like you get a brief origin story, but like you get all these comic book references, like Cyborg and the Mother.
But like you said, you still have to have an origin story. For some reason, if you introduce a new character, I think maybe people have to feel a certain connection to a live action person versus an animated person. Yeah. And I think that's why the ratings are a little bit harsher on a live action person because it's a physical person doing something.
I've gotten emotional and cried in some animated films before, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I think that the FCC is probably a little bit harsher on because it's
definitely
it's all about children. It's all about the fucking children. I swear to God, it is. We're in a fucking society that fucking idolizes children, and we're in a fucking
goddamn kids. They act like they're the future or something.
Goddamn it, dude. Like we're in a child fucking worship fucking nation, dude. I can't stand it. Anyway, yeah.
Welcome to Hating Kids with David and Shawn.
Yeah. What do they do to deserve anything? Nothing. They just fucking exist.
I mean, I would like to pretend like I was a kid once, but I know I wasn't. Dude. I was always awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So, moving on. I mean, what else do we need to say?
No, I just want to know, like, it's just, and I mean, and you know, it doesn't have to be like a long topic. There's not much to like discuss about it.
But there is though, because I think, like you said, the expectations are different. Your limitations are different. But
because your brain, there's something in our brain that normally doesn't make us think about animating when we talk about the greatest television.
Well,
but there is though, like you mentioned, Archer. That is such a great fucking show.
But the thing is if you see someone on live TV do an action, for some reason, and I don't know why the government or everybody else seems to think it, but it settles in our head that it's okay to do that more so rather than seeing an animated thing do that.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about censorship and shit.
Yeah, censorship, yeah. So if you can cut a lot of the ties, that's why South Park can get away with so much more than... Imagine seeing South Park...
is violent as fuck, too.
Dude, imagine... Okay, so, like, South Park likes to fuck around and, like every now and then have, like, actual kids, like, are portrayed.
Right, wouldn't that be awesome? What was that? Was that in this most recent season, or was it the season before where they had the live action?
They just have, like, live action
Kenny
kids.
And Butters and shit.
Dude... Imagine seeing like
everything,
all those kids cussing. Like it
would have to be on HBO as well.
Oh,
it
dude,
be on Comedy Central.
There's no way. There's no way any network could pick that up other than like HBO or some privatized company that's just like gonna take that on. That you're gonna have to pay special money for. So you see that, and I mean, if you saw kids talking about jerking off and stuff like that are like in 4th grade, you're gonna be like, "Fuck, dude, this is a little too real." Like, it's a little too much. But if you see it in animated form, so like anime and
it just makes it cute because my favorite episodes of South Park are the ones where they're just being kids, where they're playing like detective and they're
Yeah.
doing this, and like they're innocent, and like when they're playing ninjas and people think that they're ISIS. That's so
Dude.
fucking funny. And they're just like, we're just being ninjas.
Oh, that's amazing.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
if that would be considered super black dark comedy if it was live action, even more than it is animated.
Mm-hmm.
And like, who knows if the people that are in charge of the networks would even let that fly?
They wouldn't,
like,
dude.
no.
There's no way, because when you put a face to a
Like,
child,
maybe it could be on FX, and maybe it could still be on Comedy Central, but that's a big maybe.
I doubt it.
Because, I mean, we have to think It's Always Sunny has some dark-ass shit in it. And that's on FX, and then reruns on Comedy Central.
But it's not children, because we have to
It's
protect
not
the children.
children.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But there is that one episode where Dee pretends to fake adopt a kid for tax purposes.
That was really
Which is
fucking
hilarious
funny.
because I love how the titles always come later on in the episode. And she's like, I'll never get caught. And then it just goes to the title, Sweet Dee Gets Audited.
Oh,
I
man, that's so
died
great.
laughing. That goddamn bird.
God, that's why I love It's Always Sunny,
I need
because
to catch up. I'm seasons and seasons behind.
they really toed the line, and it's great. And they get more and more ridiculous every single time.
Yeah, my thing with that show was like when it started out, you had Dennis and Dee and Mac were kind of fucked up, but Charlie was like the insane one, and then they introduced Frank, and he was just as insane as Charlie. But now as it's gone on, they've always had to escalate everything, and now
Right.
they're all like Charlie,
Right.
which is kind of shitty, but like I still enjoy every episode I've seen, so I can't.
There's no way. I mean, they kind of go up and up and up to where it's like so impossible to top it.
and they're
where-
all like incredibly terrible characters. I hate them.
Yeah.
Kids up, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's why I have a wife.
That's
So,
true.
I mean,
she better get on that.
absolutely.
I know she can hear us.
but
But
Oh,
but
man,
no,
that's
but
so
yeah,
funny.
I don't know. My whole question, and like we might have already talked about it, is just like why, when we think best shows of all time, or like when we talk about our greatest shows, do we always mentally exclude animation? Because I mean, I do the same thing, and I love animation.
and I think it's a double-edged sword. And here's the answer.
I even
to
love
it.
Adventure Time.
No. The double-edged
Yeah.
sword is that you will not be censored as much, but you won't be taken as seriously.
That's true.
I think that's
Well,
it, man.
for the majority of people, I think that's correct. But I actually take my animation super serious.
Yeah, but that's because.
But even still, like if you were to ask me,
yeah, but
what are the best shows of all time? I'd be
You're
like,
not a typical person
Shield.
though, by any stretch.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, you're super fucking gay, so.
I am really gay. Wait, is that not typical anymore? I thought we passed that law.
Oh wait.
I'm triggered.
Yeah.
Triggered.
Triggered. I'm so triggered. Wait. Triggerly pop.
Trigglypuff.
Yeah.
Good
Damn it.
lord.
Yeah, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, I honestly think if I were to think about it and write out a list of my favorite shows, most of them would be animation. I just thought it was an interesting thing to talk about for a minute. Because there were some insanely good shows and some insanely good animation movies. Like I really honestly think Kung Fu Panda's in like my top 10 favorite movies.
See,
of
I've
all
never
time.
seen that. But again,
Ooh, we might watch it tonight because it is the perfect blend of comedy and action. Like the fight, so what got me, because like I thought it was just another kids movie, but the fight scenes in Kung Fu Panda were so fucking awesome. I'm like, how is
Really?
this? How is this possible?
Wow, man, I've never.
And-
that takes me back.
And then the second one was good, and it got me teary eyed. And the flashback where Poe's mom had to give him up, and then she died. And then number 3 was really good too. And they always have really good voice actors for the villains, like Gary Oldman and Bryan Cranston voice the villains, which is really cool. But no, Kung Fu Panda, and it's really funny. It's a really good story. We might watch it tonight.
I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, Jesus.
Kung Fu Panda. I'd put it up
it's
there.
funny.
I would put it up there with Shoot 'Em Up, The Patriot, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. All my favorite movies, Reservoir Dogs, and then Kung Fu Panda is just there somewhere in the middle of the top 10. It's good, and I've watched it so many times.
So, are you more story driven, plot driven, or are you more
dude, I'm
action
just.
adventure?
I mean, so you've been here, so you came in tonight, and like we watched. Like I showed you a couple of scenes of BVS and a couple of scenes of fucking Paper Towns, and we've talked about Dope and Creed and stuff like that. I just like. I'm super like. What's funny is like I feel like I'm really critical. But at the same time, I like a really broad range of shit, and I just I just enjoy good storytelling. I like funny moments, good characters, action, drama. There's always something good that I can point out. A movie has to be terrible like Interstellar for me to hate it.
Oh man.
For me to hate it, like it has to like do things wrong and then wrong and then wrong and then wrong. Be boring.
My thing about that movie is that the story was just fucking stupid.
Dude, I would love to talk about Interstellar for a topic because there's so many people that love it, and I just can't fathom why you like there's just so much wrong with that movie.
I was angry when I left that movie.
Oh, we were sorry here because we went to go see. So the story is we went to go see John Wick. I misread the movie times and I fucked us. So me, you, and Clayton were like, okay, well we'll go see Christopher Nolan because, you know, like besides The Dark Knight Rises, he's done like excellent movies. He did Insomnia, like the Batman Begins, Inception, and Batman.
They used that, and then the whole time in the fucking movie they used that one fucking shot along the spaceship. Like, 8,000 fucking times.
I don't understand. I would like to talk to somebody who really like enjoys the movie because some of like the pluses they always give us. Oh, the movie looks beautiful and it's really well shot and it's great.
But it wasn't.
But it's not really well shot because like they use the fucking camera angle that's like attached to the side of the spaceship. Like they use that same shot like 80 times in the movie. I'm like, can we not see that shot anymore?
Well, my thing
is that
pissed
me off.
They were talking about the science making sense. And I'm sorry.
M. Night Shyamalan, whatever his name is, his fucking twist at the end.
I'm sorry, but your fucking your fucking watch in the future is not going to fucking give me a fucking message. Well, I'm sorry, it just doesn't make sense to me.
On the other podcast I do, Media Addicts, I explained this to Mike on the show, and I'm like, this is the story. Like, the story is, you could actually, if someone was like, what's Interstellar? You could actually sum it up as a father travels back through time with the power of love to haunt his daughters. Yeah, I mean, he does, though. Like, love is the unquantifiable force that he travels back through. Like, that's what they say he fucking does. So he travels through time with the power of love to haunt his daughter's bookshelf and her old wristwatch to do Morse code on it. So she can figure out the fucking secret meaning of gravity and all that shit, and spell out the coordinates so that she can like save the world. And then when you explain that to somebody, they're just like, "Is that really the movie?" I'm like, "I'm not lying. That could be on the back of the DVD case, and it'd be true."
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And the whole movie was leading up to something because I remember thinking in the theater.
It had such potential, though. Like it had all the makings of being so fucking good, and even through
it had great actors, a good director,
even like they're talking about. Okay, we're going to travel through the fourth dimension of time to go back for, and the way they even explained time was even really good.
They even had that crazy ass robot that was like all stiff, and then it like would fucking spin around all crazy.
I don't give a shit about that. That's fine. They can do whatever the fuck
comic relief robot.
Oh man, that's the Jar Jar Binks.
He looked like a giant ATM.
That's true. He can be the Jar Jar Binks of fucking Interstellar. That's fine. So yeah, but and I've always been like infatuated with time, space. Einstein's theory.
It was super interesting, and like I love how people chalked it up where they're like, "Well, this is just too scientific. You don't get it." I'm like, "No, they explained it really well. If you can't follow that, you're a fucking idiot. They do explain it. You're an idiot. It's just stupid. It's just stupid.
It just doesn't.
Like, I get it, and I'm not sure how the black guy in the movie. Remember when they like go to the water world? And they get like hit with a tidal wave and it fucks them up for like a couple hours, and then they go back and he's like super fucking old. He's aged like 25 years. The fact that he doesn't like piss as shit is like unbelievable. Like I'd be like, what were you guys doing down there? I'm so old and so bored. I almost left you guys funny. Like 80 times.
That's so fucking.
And then the
funny.
ATM just comes in here like nothing's fucking wrong. Like fuck you guys. I hate you.
Oh my god, that's great. Well,
one thing. Fucking world like fucking, you know, renowned scientist Dr. Mann, fucking Matt Damon, like can't figure out, he's so smart, he can't figure out how to do the airlock, so he blows himself up. I'm like, alright.
So, okay, so I understand Einstein's theory of relativity, that the faster you go, the slower time goes for you, okay? But if they're outside the orbit of the planet...
Which is true, because when I'm banging your mom really fast, time like stops. And you can see the ripples on her. I'm hitting it so hard. She'll never listen to this podcast.
I got nothing for that. That's like, I have no comeback for that. That's actually really fucking funny.
Well, yeah, because I stop time when it happens.
Dude, that's... Alright.
I can go really fast and hard because she's not easy to look at. So.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah. What the fuck's that from?
So the inside joke was somebody at my work.
I know what it is.
They passed away, or no, sorry, their husband passed away.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And we were all signing a group card, and one of my coworkers, who is not the brightest, wrote down, "I'm sorry for your loss." So me and my friend Jenna would always joke and just randomly email each other, just like pop in and be like, "Sorry for your loss." It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. Like, really, my husband died, and you're giving me this fucking grammar error? Like, fuck you.
Like, I'm not fucking here. Lost. He's dead.
I'm grieving here.
Oh, man, that's so fucking funny. So riddle me fucking this, right? So
do not quote Batman Forever, even though it's not the worst Batman movie.
Does he say fucking though?
What are you talking about?
When you say riddle me fucking this?
Well, no, it's a fucking kids movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's everything that's wrong with that movie.
No, Jim Carrey was really good in that movie.
I know, but
Tommy Lee Jones was the fucking issue. He tried to play the same part. It's like, no, you're
not
playing.
Batman by design is supposed to be fucking dark. It should be rated R.
Batman. I mean,
every time.
I think it's fucking incredibly weird that we have a rated R Batman Superman movie, and then we have a rated R animated movie coming out, The Killing Joke. Did you hear about that?
Good.
So The Killing Joke is based off of Alan Moore's really small comic that he did, but it's like the story where the Joker shot Barbara Gordon in the spine and paralyzed her, because you know how she's in the wheelchair for a while.
Right.
They actually like adapted that, and Mark Hamill doing the Joker's voice again, and Kevin Conroy, the guy that does him in the animated series, is coming back to do his voice, but they actually made it rated R, and I'm excited to see what they do, because at the end of the story, it shows like the Joker telling a joke and Batman like laughing with him for once, and he puts his hands on his shoulders, and he's laughing, and it kind of zooms onto like a puddle, and then the laughing stops. And for the longest time, everyone just thought like, oh, okay, that was the joke that he actually got Batman to laugh. But then like in the comic book writer did like an interview recently, Grant Morrison. He's like, no, like the way that I always took it was that he actually like that was like the greatest joke was he got Batman to kill him, and he snapped his neck and killed him. But it's all up for fucking like debate, so I can't wait for the movie to come out. I think it comes out next month.
I'm sorry, man. I think that if you have a man dressed up in a fucking bat suit with the psyche that's willing to do that, that guy is fucking insane.
Well, Batman's psyche's always been insane. That's why I like BVS, because it shows how fucked up he is. He has all those nightmares, the Man-Bat and stuff.
Exactly. But this, by definition, should be rated R. As dark as he is, and the Joker and all the elements involved, if you're going to make... I say
you can do some PG-13 shit.
Though. I don't give a fuck, dude. Because
you just don't, because like the difference between R and PG-13 is blood splatter, though. Okay. If you don't show the blood splatter or the F-bombs.
And how many times you say fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
F-bombs.
I don't give a fuck how many times you say fuck.
I'm not going to get into you fucking Daredevil rant.
Yeah, I'm going to Daredevil.
What do you think they should have said fuck more?
Yeah, they should have said fuck more.
Daredevil was perfect, but it's 4 out of 10 because they only said fuck once.
No, it's a 9 out of 10 because they say screw you, man. I'm a hardened criminal, but I say screw you. Yeah, fuck that, man.
No, but I'm excited for that movie though, because I want to see how they handle the ending. Is Batman going to kill him?
Okay, but
or is he not? Because that would be a cool ending to a story. Because Batman needs to kill the Joker.
No, the Batman needs to fucking kill everybody, man.
He does in BVS, man. He throws that box at that dude.
Dude,
slams that dude's face in the ground.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that is the Batman we fucking deserve.
I can't wait for you to watch that director's cut, because I want to talk about how
and we will,
better it makes the movie.
But I mean, if you look at the demographic that loves Batman, it's guys that...
that's unfair, because kids love Batman,
I don't give a fuck what kids want. Again, we're worshiping kids. Fuck kids.
They are doing a new Justice League animated show on Cartoon Network, and it's already been confirmed that, like, Green Arrow and Plastic Man and shit will be in it, too.
Okay.
So I'm excited, because, like, I grew up watching Batman as a kid, and, like, I wouldn't be into this stuff as much if it wasn't for the animated X-Men and Batman shows.
Yeah.
And the Spider-Man shows.
These movies are made for adults.
Oh, I can't believe that, like...
They're not made for kids. Like, these movies are made for adults.
No, all the fucking DC animated movies. I'm just like, could Lucas watch this? Like, fuck no, he couldn't.
I don't know you couldn't do that.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, all these movies are made for people 35 and up. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how, like, adult animation, like Archer, South Park, like the animated Batman movies, they've all even at the same time, like home movies and stuff. Like I never would have thought that was cool as a kid.
Well, dude, like our culture has changed, and
DVDs.
DVD.
You remember when I was packing up
Coach
to move out,
McGurk?
and you
Oh
drew
my
Coach
God.
McGurk on my DVD box, and you wrote DVD.
Dude, that was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was, dude. I still wish I had that box. I still might have the box.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because I know you, and I know what you think is funny.
Dude, I
So,
love home movies.
I know you do.
That changed my life.
But okay, so the whole point that I was bringing back up though was that
I don't even remember.
Of course you don't, because you don't fucking listen. But that's fine. The whole thing is that even our video game culture, everything in entertainment is now geared towards, or at least it should be, because your target
GTA is totally for 12 and below.
No, yeah, okay. I mean, probably should be. You gotta harden them up early.
Yeah. You gotta teach them the fucking street life.
But like, yeah,
Not in middle
right,
school.
right, yeah. All of our video games, the average gamer now is in his 30s.
That's true.
I mean, it's just the way it is. You know, the median.
It's weird because I feel like every kid's connected to the internet and games, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to think though. Guys like you and
They're playing Wii U.
we've been fucking playing games since I was goddamn 4 years old, man. I beat Mario, the very first Mario on NES.
Don't lie, we never beat Mario.
No,
I fucking hard.
No, dude, I fucking beat it at 5 years old.
Did you cheat though? Did you do all the warp and shit?
Yeah, I did the warp shit. But fuck, dude. I mean, I don't give a fuck. You still beat it. Beating the game is beating the game. So,
you know what? I think we've said all we had to say. Let's end this episode and let's talk about video games next.
Oh, okay.
I love you, buddy. Sign off.
Love you too.